Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to finish up a couple of more of these cute little journals that I have made. I have some small things I want to add in them before I consider them done. And I also want to talk to you about being a YouTuber and making recordings on YouTube, and that some people think that you are going to be a millionaire by having this channel and getting income from advertising that Google ads will give you when you have reach a certain level. So I thought we could just go through that while we are filling up these small cuties. So if you're not interested in that, you can just tune down the sound and just see me fill up the journals. So these are done with some digitals, some of my eco-dyed papers, original book pages, and old antique laces. Copies of papers from my farm. So it's I have blended them so they are different, but really cute. I have a lot of embossed papers. If you can hear my Nico yelling downstairs, he's barking because he's playing. He has a toy that he loves to play with, so he I think he thinks that that little toy is a deer or something, so he is hunting at the moment. So it's nothing dangerous that is happening downstairs. He's just a really playful boy. Sorry about that, but I really think he needs to keep playing. I don't want to interrupt him when he has so fun. So let's see what we can fill this up with. This is I call it a pink one. It's more pinkish tones in it. And then this one is blue tones, blue and brownish tones. Mostly, it's some of my old book pages or invoices are a bit pinkish in the tone, but I think they are more brown, so I call this the blue one and this the pink one, so then we can keep them apart. So 3 different layers of lace on the front, embossed paper, and then I have just tie it together with the seam binding. So if you would like to add pages, you can do that, or take out pages. It's just to do a new knot on this little seam binding. So I have made a big pocket in the first front page, and then we have a lace pocket here, and I have just done some simple journaling cards on it. So let's take out the bundle of pinkish decoration and see what we can add to this one. I have done this embossed paper and put it on an antique paper piece. So let's just pin this down with the paper clip. Then you can move it around as you wish in the little journal. Then we have a pocket here, so another little journaling card with a little bling on it. Writing space and decorations. Another lace pocket with a little tag in it. This is a copy from my farm, so this is the writing from 1862. And I think this is just, I didn't think I did anything with that, no. So let's see if we have anything more that we can kind of just put down. Maybe a little photo. This is also with kind of a writing space on the back. So being a YouTuber, as they say in my little town, is really fun. And I can say right away that I'm not doing it for the money. Journaling space with some pink dots just pinned down. So I started my channel, I think it was 2018, and it was mostly to look at others and the work they did. So I wasn't so interested in making my own recordings, but then something happened and I realized that maybe someone else wanted to see my work, so I did a recording, and my English was totally disaster. I hate to listen to myself in the beginning, and I'm still not really good at speaking English. I forget words, and it is not so professional, but I think it's fun. So, and most of you are thinking it's totally okay. I'm an amateur and speaks bad English, so that is what it is. So then I suddenly realized that I was growing. I had more followers, and then I actually realized that I needed to show you some more, do tutorials and share my knowledge, the little one I had. So now I have reached 4,338 followers, and that's really good for me. I'm in a little town in Sweden, and it's so fun, and I'm so grateful for those of you that actually is following me and want to see my work. It all started with me making art journaling. I had always thought it is fun to paint and make creative things. So then I realized I wanted to do my own journals. So I started to try to put something together, and that was so fun. So I continued to make more journals, and here we are. So to get some income from this, As I have a muscle disorder, I have a bit low income, as we don't have insurance from private insurance. We have from the government, and it's not so high. So I thought every little penny could be nice to have. So to get the income, you need to have 1,000 followers and 4,000 hours of view in a year. So I reached that a couple of years ago now, and since then I'm getting a paycheck every month from Google, and it is of course depending on how many recordings I do and how many viewers I have. So by making a lot of recordings often, you get more viewers, because YouTube recommend your recordings. So it's easier to get more people to look because they found you in another way. So those weeks that I do maybe 3 or 4 recordings, I get more of my recordings viewed at. And that's of course really good. But then sometimes I don't have the time or the energy to make maybe not more than 1 recording a week, and then it's of course sinks down and you don't get so much money that month. See if this can fit in that. But we maybe need to have something more fun. Let's put in a book page from the 1800. That can maybe take the small one. That can peek out a little bit like that. So a good month I can get about $80 a month, and then I actually have 4,300 subscribers. So you won't get so much money as many people think. Many of my friends thought that, wow, you're a YouTuber, you will earn so much money. But no. Somewhere between $50 and $80 a month. So it's not any really big money that you earn on YouTube. But hopefully I will grow a bit more and maybe get some energy to make some more recordings. And by that earn a bit more money. I'm just adding a little bit more lace pockets here. we can put in some more beautiful things. So it's a lot of job to keep the channel going, and this is my therapy, because when I do my journals I can forget about the pain I have all the time with my muscle disease. So no, you will not get millionaire. Of course you can, but I will not. I will never make it that far. But then again, I don't do it for the money. So for those of you that is thinking about starting a channel, please do. It's so fun, and it gives so much more. Like, you get new friends, and you feel like you're in a nice community. And that's the thing I appreciate most, that I get all these friends that I don't think I would have got if I hadn't started this channel. I love my new friends, and we are talking by social media every week almost, and that's really, really nice. It would be fun to someday maybe go over there and visit some of you that has been becoming really nice friends to me. So I hope that gave you a little bit of answer how it might be to have a YouTube channel. When I do my recordings, I mostly do about an hour of recording, and then I edit the recordings, mostly in my phone, because I just don't like computers. I think they are boring. But it still takes time, so I guess for a recording just like this, a tutorial, will at least take me maybe 3 hours in total to make them. And by doing that twice, maybe 3 times a week, then you can count that about 500 Swedish crowns or $50 isn't so much. But I get the friendships, and I get to do my craft and at least get some money back for materials and things like that I use. So I'm not complaining at all. I love this, and this is, as I said, therapy and medicine for me. So if you're thinking about starting a channel, please do that. It's, no, that was pink. Please do that. It's so fun with this community of friends that is building up around you. This is actually my mother and her brother, and they are sitting in front of the stove that you have seen in some of my recordings when I did the embroidery. So this is from my house where I live now. So these journals, they have a lot of writing space, and I will put in a lot of these small tags or photos, journaling cards, so you can kind of move them around as you wish. And if you want to use more writing space, you have that possibility too. More writing space. And I didn't want to cover this old Swedish newspaper, so I just put a piece of textile and a writing space place on top of it. I'm using flowers from my garden, ferns and some other small flowers that are growing wild on my farm. I don't know about you, but I have a lot of these weeds in my garden. I'm not so good at picking out these non-wanted plants, but that's okay. Maybe I want it on this side, so I'm sure that it will stay in place. Some embroidered flowers that are from an old antique bed linen. This one, really cute. Some more writing space. I have put it together with a little clip. And some of the photos are from my farm and some are printables, so you have both. This is also an old invoice from the man that built my farm, and this is from 1828, so you can use that as writing space too. A snippet cluster. Put that in as a little writing space. And then we have this one with some lace that can go in the back pocket, like so. So let's do a quick flip through of both of these. If you're interested, you can contact me on my mail, and I will wait a few days in case someone is interested, and then we can fix that by PayPal, or if not, I will put it in Etsy later on. But then it will be a bit more expensive for the Etsy costs, of course. So they will be available from this moment. So that's the blue one. They are so cute, but I can't keep them all. I do so many journals nowadays, so I really need to share some of them with you all. Like that. And let's do a quick flip on this too. And add the little card that was cute little girls in front of a window with a lot of flowers. I can put this here with a little clip. This is from an antique quilt. I took the quilt material off. It was a bit too thick, so I just used the textile on it. And a small snippet cluster that is embroidered, and then I have this rusty safety pin. I have put some coat on top of it, so not all of the rust will be in the book. This is an old photo that it's 4 ladies that are doing laundry in the lake in winter time. So guess if that was cold to do. But it reminds me that we are having a comfortable life, that we can just put it in the washing machine. And this is a invoice that I just put down on top of this, so you can use it however you want in the journal. And it has this little pocket on the back. This is also a photo from my farm in that lace pocket. And here we have a belly band, and it's textile behind this. And this is a French antique book. I have a few of those too in my stash. This is also a textile piece with paper on top of it. And this photo of a rose to use as journaling card. And this antique paper. And then we have this little snippet as end of the book. Let's put in another little writing space there. This is eco-dyed paper from my stash. So is this. These papers are really beautiful. I have in the middle too, a couple of those, and this one. really detailed, and all of these are originals, so I don't take copy of my papers unless I double copy them in some way. But when you see them like this in my journal, they are the originals. So now you know a little bit more about a YouTube channel and how it works. And if you have any questions, please let me know and I will try to answer it. You can also find a lot of information on YouTube if you search for starting a YouTube channel. And it's not so difficult. And I can say if I made it, you can do it. And please show us your craft. It's always nice to see other people's work and get inspired from it. I love it, at least when you all show your beautiful things. So thank you so much for listening to me today and watch my flip through and completing these small cuties. So I will of course be back. I'm not sure at the moment what the next project will be, but I kind of liked to do these small ones at the moment. I have this one left to do, the red antique cover with the gold. So it might be that one that is going to be the next project. But I kind of lost the mojo for this. I didn't know how to move on. So I had to take a little break from it. Sometimes you just don't have the inspiration for certain things. But it will come back, and we will work on this later on. So I hope you will have a nice evening, and my info with mail and Etsy will be in the description box. And as always, you are so welcome to comment, like, subscribe, and ask questions, or just write a few words. I read everything and answer mostly, at least with a heart and a thumbs up. And if I have the time and the energy, I try to write a few words too. Maybe not in the same second you send it, but I always read everything. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate each and every one of you. You are so great. So thank you so much, and until next time, bye bye from Sweden.